And now, what you've all been waiting for. It's Coin Op TV Live, starring Robert Welkner and the lovely Hailey Bright. And now, give it up for your host, Robert Welkner!
All right. Welcome to Coin Op TV Live on the Stream.tv, your home for live interactive entertainment. Big show tonight. We're going to talk a little bit about Greed Corp, one of their new games coming out, a new game coming out. I'm going to review Tatsunoko versus Capcom. Best of all, we got a guest in the studio. The gang from Nyko's in the house. A little warmth and loving for the Nyko guys. It's Coin Up TV Live. We talk about the video game industry, people, and events on a weekly basis, bringing the bigwigs to you, the community leaders of websites. Lots of fun, lots of excitement. It's live, it's interactive. I got an awesome team. I want to introduce them to you so we can get on with the show. Guys, you know her, you love her. She helps me run the show from week to week and interact with you guys at home. My lovely and talented co-host, Miss Hailey Bright.
Oh my God. Hey Rob, what's up? Good to see you. What have you been up to? I feel like it's been so long since I've seen you.
Hello, Hailey. I think we went a solid week. Well, not really, because we hung out Friday with the Busy Gamer guys, doing a little hopping around Santa Monica there. But
hopping.
I did get to see District 9 over the week. Finally, it was one of the ones on my queue that came in. So awesome movie. I loved it a lot. I actually kind of dig it more than Avatar in many ways. So I don't know. Go figure. But Hailey, what about yourself? I know you've been carpet shopping.
Yeah, I was looking for a new rug for my bedroom, but no luck yet. Yeah, I'm trying to get a rug, do the curtains, paint the wall. It's like a big deal when you move into a new apartment. I had no idea. Yeah. I never move.
Yeah, I'm still setting my swag up in Santa Monica. It's still not 100%.
Yeah?
Takes a while.
Wait. You've lived there for a year.
Yeah. I still can't figure out where to put the 100-inch TV. Just,
Oh, where to put it. I understand. It's probably because you have so many video games. You have a whole shelf of video games.
They do. I actually traded some in today, and somebody recognized me from CoinOp in the GameStop, so that was kind of
really
cool. Yeah. I get that every once in a while, Hailey.
Nerd.
Would you believe it?
Wait, but what day did you buy the Wii on?
Oh yeah, I got a Wii. I officially bought a Wii so I can have one in my house instead of going to people's places.
I'm so excited. We're gonna play the new Mario.
Yeah, I got it to play the new Mario. I really got it to play the new Tatsunoko versus Capcom because that's a Wii exclusive also. So very cool. Let me introduce the part 3 of our team. We'll give some shout outs to the chat room. You guys, if you watch the Stream.tv, he's the man running things. He's the founder, the CEO. He's all things fun and entertaining. It's Mr. Brian Gramo.
Oh, hello, Robert. Hello, Robert. I feel like I'm kind of out of the loop. I haven't had a chance to play Mass Effect 2 yet. So, how does that? If it came out on Tuesday, I haven't played Mass Effect 2 yet. Does that severely put a detriment to my nerd ranking? I just haven't had a chance to play it yet.
Haven't touched Mass Effect outside of demoing.
You
it.
haven't even played.
I've demoed it and I played it
First you buy a Wii and then you haven't played Mass Effect 2. I don't know Are you slipping, Welkner?
Well, see, here's the thing. I interviewed Yvonne. I sort of had that up on the site. The traffic's been great on that. She's Miranda in Mass Effect 2. I didn't get a copy sent to me from EA, so I got a little snubbed on the freebie there. So, if I got to go out and buy it, they're just going to have to wait a little more for me to sort of talk about it on my show.
I love this screen name. Noob Me Now is playing it right now while he's watching.
It's good. All right. Well, good luck to you. If you get tired of playing, turn down the controller and tune into Coin Up TV Live. We got a fun show, man. It's in reality. It's not fake world. So whatever you're doing,
or doing the voice like this.
I was trying to cry. I don't know. Ethan, Radnerd, all these guys are doing voices. I don't really have a voice.
Can you work up some tears right now if you really try?
I don't know. We have pepper.
Try
around,
it.
Some
No,
onion.
just try it. Jared, zoom in. Zoom in.
No, wait.
Can you work up some tears like soap opera? Days of Our Lives. Go get them, Lycos.
Hailey, tell me how much credit card debt I'm in and my checkbook balance.
I'll start. Tears worked up, Rob. Cry.
I'll start.
Come on,
tears.
Come on, Rob.
I didn't get my Mass Effect 2.
Just a little bit. Quick, cut to Hailey.
This is just weird.
I couldn't get him to cry.
It's okay. I've never made Rob cry. I probably have.
I don't know where we're going here, but just to capitalize on Mass Effect 2's popularity, Sony has got to be pissed off because nobody's tweeting or talking about MAG at all this week. It's all Mass Effect 2 and Capcom stuff. So, you guys over there, BioWare, you made a fun game. Everybody's talking about it, and Brian and I will be playing it soon, and we'll be talking about it.
You and Brian, don't exclude me. I want to come play.
And Hailey as well.
Good.
Do you have the time commitment to devote to something like Mass Effect 2?
It is
like you have to schedule out like 3 weeks just to go through the first part of the game.
Every single day?
You can't do anything else for 3 weeks. It takes a long time. It's an RPG.
If we do it and we make it like we have a webcam and we show people how like we're playing every day, I think that'd be fun.
Okay, marathon. A Mass Effect 2 marathon, Rob? 3
Yeah,
weeks?
that would be
3
fun. I would be down for a marathon. That would be sick.
It's probably gonna need that. So yeah, we'll do that. We'll hit that up. Now now we're talking about Mass Effect. Yvonne Strahovski, she plays Miranda. Go to coinop.tv. Check out the interview there. She gives the inside scoop on the game. Another big. So I mentioned Capcom had some big announcements. It was like weird at midnight. Everybody was at the stores tweeting about how they're online Monday night for Mass Effect, and then Capcom releases their info on like street dates for all their games. I think I have a graphic. So Super Street Fighter 4 officially announced April 27th. Rejoice. Very good news. It was sort of going to be March, but then they sort of delayed it. I know, Brian, I forgot if I have a Street Fighter graphic. It's not much to look at, but so very excited for that. Hopefully we can incorporate that into some of the LA riots over the summer or something, and that'll be...
I'm just getting used to the old release, and now they're coming out with a new release, and they're going to change all the balance, and I don't know. I'm looking forward to it.
I think it's like 10 new characters. Some of them are still unannounced, and new power-ups and finishing moves and everything like that. Hailey, what are the kids at home saying? Are they saying Mass Effect, Street Fighter 4? What's the talk over on your side?
Mostly Mass Effect. But I do want to give some shout-outs while you have the camera on me real quick. I want to give a shout-out to Jutin, Dan GCN, Gigawatt, Good in My Level, Liam Jin, Dyke Nam, I'm probably really botching that name, Parasite Blue, and let me see who's over here, and B Bundy again. I think I'm a fan of B Bundy.
B Bundy, like on Married
Do you
with
know
Children?
him personally?
Well, that was B Bundy was like the rapper's name in Married with Children. The what's his name? The kid. Bud. Yeah, it was like Master B Bundy or something. So maybe he's paying props to that. Hailey, I did. Speaking of the fans in the chat room, I sent out all the goodies that were left over from Christmas. I sent out all the Justin Chong signed autographed posters, DVDs, and made people's days. I sent Mitch some hot sauce and a poster for Coin Up TV, collectible item, and he thanked me. So
Mitch from Game Room Magazine?
Yeah.
I love Mitch. He's awesome.
He said he's going to
Mitch, when are you coming to LA? Come on our show.
He said he's going to put the poster in his den. He's got his arcade he's building, so we'll be framed in there. So Mike and I from Blank Logo, we plowed through and finished up Army of Two, a game I did get sent to me from EA, so I can talk about it officially. No, I'm just kidding. But awesome co-op experience. I've seen like low rankings, like 6s and 5s from some of the ratings. I think this game is really fun. It's like I like Gears of War, Rainbow Six, Army of Two, 40th Day, the sequel, much better than the first one. So we plowed through that. A lot of fist bumping and chest bumping bromance, as I mentioned last week, Hailey, on the show. You're gonna have to get some bromance going with Army of Two.
A bromance? Well, I definitely want to come
based
bromance
on
Army
Hailey's
of Two.
current gender, I believe that would be
Real
somewhat
strange.
difficult.
Well, you can live it through the game there and everything. So, all right. So, Hailey, I want to talk about a brand new game coming out in a couple weeks. It's called Greed Corp. I have a sort of a little bit of a snippet or a teaser. Brian, let's show some video and then I'll talk about this game a little more.
Is this an RTS I haven't played yet?
It's not real-time strategy. It's turn-based. It's coming out. It's a download game for Xbox Arcade, PlayStation, PC.
It looks RTS-y, but you go back and forth, turn at a time.
It's turn-based, and then you watch sort of like the destruction kind of transpiring. It kind of reminded me. The game's called Greed Corp. It's coming out next month, and from W Games, the guys Nicky flew in from Amsterdam, Hailey and Brian to demo this game and show it off to us. And it was like you sort of pick like what you want to do. Like you get a certain amount of moves, and you have to like demolish your other team. And you've got like your the characters are like Empire class, Cartel, Pirates, and Freemen, and you can get ships and things. And it's a lot like playing Risk, sort of. Like a board game kind of thing.
Can I make a recommendation for something I haven't talked about on the air yet? That reminded me of it. It's for the iPhone, and someone via Twitter who I'm going to neglect. I won't be able to remember your name to give you credit. But they recommended it on an iPhone app called Warfare Inc. It was only a few bucks, but it was for a real-time strategy game with a lot of units and a lot of things happening at once. It was excellent to play. I was playing it on during my vacation on the plane. It's called Warfare Inc. And if you're into RTS and you have an iPhone, definitely give it a whirl. It kept me busy for many hours.
Very cool. That's good to hear. Yeah, well, this game, I didn't get to play some hands-on, but I got to check it out. It was kind of like a board game experience, turn-based, like I said, 36 maps. The cool thing is multiplayer. You can play up to 4 people, teams of 1 versus, like, you can play up to 4 people. You can do teams. You can sort of... the configuration of playing different people is pretty cool. So go to Greed Corp. Greedcord.com is their website, but Hailey, the funny thing was, so they had this press event sort of at the SLS Hotel in Beverly Hills. I'd never been there before, and I told the guys, I was like, I got to talk about the hotel in addition to the game. We go in the room, the bedroom there, whatever, that's where they had it, and it was like mirrors on every wall possible. Like to get into the bathroom, you had to like pull a mirror across to like get in. The TV was like encapsulated in a mirror, so you're sort of like watching yourself. Spooky.
Are you sure you weren't there for some other type of event?
It did seem a little debauchery-esque, but it was and like the lamps were held up by like gold-plated M16 guns, and there was these like digital paintings on the wall of like humans, and if you stared at them long enough, it started morphing into like apes and reptilians and very freaky stuff. We gotta find a reason to go to this hotel and check it out, Hailey. I'm telling you, it's creepy. Mm-hmm. Should we pencil it in for next Monday?
Next conversation.
So that's Greed Core. Check it out. All right, so I want to do another review of a game, then I'm going to bring out the guys from Nyko. How are things going? What did the kids at home, Hailey, say about that game? Where are we at?
Not a lot of reaction. People right now are like, hey, they're talking about the new iPad thing. They were like, when's Rob going to talk about that? I'm like, I don't think that we talk about that on our show.
I mean, it doesn't have a camera. It's like $500. Can't get it for Verizon. I don't know. You guys, I'm sure you guys probably already know what you need to know already. My opinion is I'm doing okay with what I have so far. I got a BlackBerry and an awesome iPod in my car for music. And
I think people are agreeing with you. Most people are like, it's lame. I wouldn't buy it. What a waste of money.
People. Everyone keeps asking everyone here about the iPod, and the iPad, and I have an iPhone, the newest iPhone, and I love it, and I use it all the time. I'm a big fan of Apple products, but I guess they just assume that, of course, we have enough money to own all these things. So I guess at this point, I need to form an opinion of it, because if someone asks me again, I'm just going to feel bad. We got to all go to the Apple store together and use a demo or something. I don't think I would need it. I think if you have the money, just get it because it's a cool toy. I don't see that if you were going to pick one device to have, that you're going to pick that over just a laptop or just an iPhone if you only have enough money to pick one device. But if you have a lot of money, it seems like another cool toy.
Well, Brian, now you have a reason to get a Wii, get dust off your Wii. Tatsunoko versus Capcom is out. It's exclusive for the Nintendo Wii. This is the reason why I got it. I'm a big fan of the fighting games like Street Fighter and Tekken, and now I can play this. It's sort of the successor to Marvel versus Capcom. Very easy to use, very fun. Let's show a clip, and then I'll talk a little more about it, Brian.
Never die. Fly across the border.
Hailey, there's a look at Tatsunoko versus Capcom. So you might have saw there's Chun-Li, Ryu, some of the Street Fighter characters. There's also some of the Battle of the Planets, the G-Force, the Gotcha Man characters. That's what I've been playing some of those lately. Hailey, I've been going nuts. It's like it's so fun, and like Capcom knows how to make these fighting games where the finishing moves are just so elaborate and just like the characters pause and they shoot up and flash around and go nuts as you guys saw.
I thought it looked awesome. I'm definitely looking forward to, since I do not have a Wii at my house currently, coming over to play on your Wii. Play that game. That looks fun. A bunch of people, one of our fans, I missed the comment, but it scrolled by and it said, for a minute, you guys should put down Mass Effect 2 and play this game. So that's a pretty big deal, considering how many people are playing Mass Effect 2 right now. I think that game looked awesome, though. I'm very excited. I like the music was cool.
Yeah, see,
very Japanese.
See, Hailey, the thing with the Mass Effect is like you got to commit like 5 or 6 hours. You know, with this, you pick up, play for an hour, do some battling, tag team in and out, get some things going, and move on. So, all right, I want to move on and bring out our guest, Hailey. How are things going? We feeling ready?
Yes.
I got so caught up in the trailer, I forgot to put the jacket on. That's the whole reason of the video clip was to.
You want me to talk for a second while the jacket
stall,
magically
Hailey,
appears?
stall. The show cannot go on.
I will.
I know Brian's just going to cut back to me anyway, putting on the jacket.
Not gonna now that you called it out.
Yeah, no one's even writing in now. Now that I need your comments, no one writes into me.
All right,
Rob, how are you doing? You look so nice over there.
Oh man, I'm ready for our guest now.
On the way, I just want to give a shout out to Laxid, just to let everyone know that's my dad. So be nice to him. Okay.
What's up, Mr. Gramo? Howdy.
Is that really your dad?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's my dad.
Oh, nice.
By the way, Hailey, we mentioned your shirt early on the show, so I'm wearing my Pansy Warrior Princess T-shirt. She was on the show as a guest back in September, I believe, while you were overseas.
Yes, when I was in Tokyo, she was on our show because someone was like, dude, is she going to beat up Rob? And I'm like, I don't know. But I'm not there to save him.
So here's what happened, Hailey. CES, big announcements, 2010, the Consumer Electronics Show. One of the big, huge announcements came from our guest, Nyko. They announced their sort of Wand Plus, which incorporates the Nintendo Wiimote with the Motionplus, sort of all in one thing. And I said, hey, we got to book these guys on the show. I got to see more. I got to hear more. So, ladies and gentlemen in the studio and the audience, put your hands together for Chris Arbogast, the Director of Marketing for Nyko. Chris, good to see you. I got to get my props in order. We got some stuff to show off here. Tell me a little bit about Nyko.
At Nyko, we try to focus on kind of innovative gaming accessories, and instead of just pushing out a bunch of mass market stuff at a cheaper price than what first party offers, we like to produce a select number of SKUs for each platform and kind of focus on where we can add extra technology or innovate and kind of enhance the gaming experience.
All right, now very cool. Now I mentioned sort of before you came out at CES, the big announcement, the Wand Plus. So Hailey, let me describe it. So Nintendo Wiimote has this, right? Works okay, you sort of move it around, and then they decided it doesn't work good enough, so we're going to come out with the Motionplus, which is snap on to the Wiimote. So you get that extra gag there. Now what Nyko has done, the genius of Nyko, is they've taken both those and combined them into their Wand Plus. Did I sell it okay, Chris?
Oh, it was perfect. Very nice.
Can carry on. Where do we go from there?
Well, yeah, essentially, you kind of wrapped it up. It's the Wand Plus is the next evolution of our Wand controller, and that's our Wii Remote alternative for the console. And so both the Wand and the Wand Plus will do everything that the normal Wii Remote would do as far as compatibility-wise. But the nice thing about both of those products is we also have our transport technology, which is an extra set of pin connectors on the bottom that allow us to digitally export button functionality as well as rumble and sound to some outside devices that are compatible.
All right, very cool. Let me remind everybody we're live interactive. If you want to get a question in, the best way is the instant messenger. It's the stream.tv, all spelled out. So you mentioned the transport technology, fancy name. Can you dumb that down a little bit for a TV host like myself?
Sure. Well, essentially the technology works on the process of taking signals from the Wii Remote and passing it to other devices and vice versa. So it's two-way communication. Right now with the Wii Remote, the way it works is it just receives communication from, say, like a nunchuck or classic controller. our product allows us to pass communication two ways, back and forth. So we're able to make attachments with buttons on them that communicate directly with the Wii Remote, as well as we can put vibration motors and things like our Kama, which is our nunchuck alternative. So you can have rumble in both hands, which is something you can't do with the first-party nunchuck.
All right, very cool. Let me check this out now. Now we got 2010. We got some Nintendo games coming out. What's a game you think may benefit the most from being able to not use the big clunky Nintendo thing, and you're more. I mean, this is like nice and smooth. It's the Wii Plus. The controls a little smoother now. I know Red Steel 2 is coming out. Any games that you're sort of anticipating really getting the functionality, the balance and control like really enhancing?
Sure. I mean, Red Steel's a good one to mention. Anything that uses the Wii Motionplus for the one-to-one motion tracking, our full motion technology, which is our version of the tech that we have built in, allows us to track those motions accurately and enables full compatibility. So the nice thing is, right now the biggest game with Wii Motionplus is Wii Sports Resort. So if you're playing tennis or archery or anything like that, ours will work just as good as the first-party Wii Remote when you have the dongle attached. But it's nice because a lot of the accessories that were built before Wii Motion Plus came out aren't compatible when you have the dongle attached, versus our form factor of the wand will fit in those accessories too. So it's good for the software and good for the other hardware attachments you have as well.
All right, very cool. Hailey, how are things going over there? Anybody curious to see what Chris might have to answer for some Nyko questions?
Yeah, I have a ton of questions for you.
What do you got
so
for us?
let's see. Moosinator wants to know, are you involved with Nintendo's next generation console efforts?
Well, right now we're not at liberty to talk about what kind of new projects, or we can't really speculate on next generation consoles. But we do always try to keep kind of on the cusp of what's coming out, keep our eye on new technologies and as it evolves. And so we're always behind the things working on new technology. Unfortunately, we can't really speculate on any new consoles at this time. But we're definitely into making sure that our stuff is kind of first to market and innovative and has extra features and things like that. So,
all right. Wendy, your PR person, says she's going to stay up late tonight to watch.
Oh, great.
That might have been from her, right? Was that from Wendy, Hailey? No, I'm
Nope.
teasing. What else you got on your end?
This one's actually sort of funny. Sergeant Silent wants to know, have you guys ever thought of bringing back an updated version of the Power Glove?
The Power Glove, as made famous by the Wizard movie.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen this?
Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen Wizard, but yeah, I'm definitely familiar with the Power Glove. I guess I'll give you some background on Nyko and our brainstorming sessions. Our CEO is really nice about having all of us who are gamers. Nyko's made up of a bunch of younger employees who play games and are into it ourselves, and so we'll get together for these brainstorming sessions in which we'll pull in TVs and consoles, we'll order in pizza, and we'll all kind of play and come up with ideas. And so everything from re-innovated Power Gloves to grilled cheese attachments, all that kind of crazy stuff comes up. Obviously, we can't bring everything to market. We have to kind of scale back. But we do have some sort of all sorts of wacky ideas that we throw around, and occasionally some of those make it to full-blown products. But usually we try to stay with more of the mass market stuff. We have thought about other interfaces like the Power Glove, but nothing has come to fruition. Probably due to the game support. We have to work with what games are out there and what they support as far as interface. So.
All right. Are you going to be upset with when Project Natal comes out and there's no interface and we're just using our hands and feet? Is that going to upset you as an accessory maker?
Well, it's definitely something we're keeping our eye on. I wouldn't say upsetting us. We always like to see new technology, especially on the accessory side, because that's what we do. Mm-hmm. So anytime somebody's innovative and evolving there, it's great for us because we can kind of get in and put our own creative spin on it. There's stuff we can do. I think Natal has all sorts of innovative things that it can bring to the table, both that and Sony's new motion-based kind of sphere orb peripheral as well.
I think they're calling it the Arc.
Arc is lately, right.
Now, Hailey, I was in GameStop today looking around. Nyko's got bags for things, accessories. I have your drum, your Nyko, the drum
metal pedal.
Metal pedal,
Okay,
yeah, I have that. When I play Guitar Hero and Rock Band. I have that. Actually, Chris in our studio is the guy who showed me that. But another thing you have is, tell me about the Perfect Shot. We got another little guy here. What's the story with this guy here?
Well, the Perfect Shot is one of our best-selling accessories, and it's our alternative to the Wii Zapper. And with this product, we wanted to kind of make a more traditional light gun style of accessory. And so we made it a one-handed pistol grip versus the two-handed kind of sci-fi machine gun that the Zapper is. And This is great because, one, it feels more authentic, plus it allows us to connect other devices to the bottom and hold it in a separate hand. So a lot of the rail shooters that you play on Wii, you can shake, you have to shake the nunchuck in order to reload and things. This allows you to shake it with one hand while keeping your aim with the other instead of having to shake the entire gun, which is really nice. So this is done really well for us, and based upon that, we'd like to evolve and add to our existing products. And so this is the Perfect Shot Pro that you've got here. And it has a vibration motor built into the handle. So every time you pull the trigger there, you'll feel the rumble.
Oh, yeah, I could feel the rumble going.
Like, we enjoy all feedback at Nyko, good or bad. And so, like, we encourage everyone who's watching to come out to our website and put in, you can fill in product reviews. You can send us product requests, like ideas you've got. You can also visit or become a fan of Nyko on Facebook, as well as follow us on Twitter.
What's the Twitter name?
It's Nyko Tech. So it's just at Nyko Tech. And actually, this week we're
Like TEK or TECK?
TECH, I believe.
All right, thank you.
Yep.
You have a contest going on, I think?
Right, yeah, this week, well, it's kind of a start of a whole series of contests where we'll be giving away some unique colored wands. We actually released the wands briefly in Japan in a whole array of like 10 different colors, but we only brought 4 of those colors to the US, and so those limited edition colors that aren't available anywhere here we're giving away. And so this week is orange, so all you have to do is follow us on Twitter and retweet that you're participating in the contest, and then you'll be entered in instantly to win. And every week we're going to give away two of each different kind of limited edition color that you can't get anywhere else, so it's kind of cool.
Oh, very cool. Now, if they say, saw you on CoinOp TV and part of the tweet, does that boost their chances a bit?
I'm sure we can kind of work something out. I'm sure we
We're making deals, Hailey.
Nice.
So how about speaking of Hailey, what else we got on your end there?
Well, Gangrene Soldier wants to know, are there any 3D type products coming out?
3D accessories?
Yeah, accessories.
Is that a field you're involved in?
It's definitely something we're looking into. It was a large theme at this year's CES. For sure, if you guys walk around the show floor, I'm sure you saw all the
TVs everywhere.
3D TVs, variety of glasses, screen filters, all sorts of innovation or kind of innovative, cool technology. And that seems where both movies and gaming is going. So it's something we're looking into and potentially, going to be coming out with accessories in that area. So if it's new and if it's in gaming, for sure we'll have our hand on it and be looking at it. So
all right. Now, before we get back to Hailey, I want to ask, so how does Nintendo respond, or what's the response? So you guys have sort of canceled out the big bulky thing. What is it that Nyko's doing to sort of make things smaller, compact? Why is Nintendo not doing what you're doing?
Of course, I can't really speculate too much on Nintendo. I would assume that initially they brought out the Wii or the Wii Remote in the time frame they're looking to launch the console with the technology that worked with the games they were coding for. And then after that, they wanted to add, the more accurate one-to-one motion technology. As far as not wanting to integrate it into every Wii Remote, I'm assuming they wanted to kind of leave it open to not alienate their user base, because there are millions of people who already have existing Wii Remotes. So if they had to rebuy a new Wii Remote with Wii Motionplus integrated, you kind of alienate the people who already bought the one without it. So you have to provide the dongle for the people who already have the existing Wii Remote. So it's kind of catering to each base. And I'm sure they could do something similar. It's just we're a smaller company, able to act quicker and kind of put it out there to gamers alike who have different tastes and kind of looking for something different. That's kind of what we're here to do. So.
All right, very cool. Hailey, we got time for a couple questions. How are things going on your end?
I have a lot of questions, so you can just keep shooting over here.
All right, what do you got?
Let's see. Sergeant Silent wants to know, Chris, let's see, I'm trying to think how to word this. Being in marketing, what new ways have you put into effect? Wait. I didn't really read this question first. Basically, what have you put into effect to get people excited about new wireless products, from a marketing point of view?
Well, some things we like to try and do, we're very actively involved in exhibiting at all the big major trade shows. So things like, exhibiting at CES, E3, getting out announcements PR-wise and making sure everyone covers our new stuff is kind of the normal things we do. And then, as I mentioned, our new Facebook page and Twitter, we redesigned our website in June. And so it has a lot more user-friendly interface to submit questions to us and for us to talk to our consumers. We have a YouTube channel where we'll also be hosting video and stuff like that on. So both on the kind of the mainstream normal PR effort as far as we're pushing that stuff out, as well as the social media grassroots kind of communicating directly with our customers. And that kind of extends outside of just talking about new products and telling people to, hey, go buy things. If people tweet hey, I have a problem, or I can't sync my wand to my Wii, or how do I do this? Like, we monitor all that, so we'll find you and we'll tweet back to you and say, oh, here's the best way to do it, or visit our customer service. And we're trying to be in two-way communication with our customers. That's really what we want to do, and we kind of have that open kind of marketing philosophy.
All right, very good. Hailey, we got time for a couple more.
A bunch of people are asking what other consoles and systems you make, things
Well,
for. Do you guys make stuff for Xbox or PS3?
You have like the chargers or for all three systems, right?
Yeah, we make accessories for all three consoles as well as the handhelds as well. So we kind of major products we do. We have chargers for all three, like as you mentioned, both contact point and induction kind of wireless charging, as well as we have intercoolers for the Xbox 360 and PS3 to keep your system cool. And we make a variety of other attachments, everything from remotes and media hubs and things like that. So kind of runs the gamut from hardcore gamer niche stuff to more mass market kind of attachments.
All right, very cool. Hailey, got one more before we wrap things up.
Yes. Moosinator wants to know, does Nyko do its own product design in-house, or, do you guys contract it out past the initial stage?
That's a very good question. Yeah, Nyko's fairly unique in that respect. We do all of our industrial design and engineering in-house in our home base in Los Angeles, and then our products are manufactured in China, but we do all of our design and packaging and everything. We design it here, in the home base. So.
Very cool. Well, Chris, how do people get some more info? What's the website? Give us the Twitter one more time.
Sure. If you go to www.nyko.com, and that's our full website, you can browse all our products there, as well as, like I said, you can become a fan of Nyko on Facebook, or you can also follow us on Twitter, and that's Nyko Tech on Twitter. So.
And when does the Wand Plus come out? That's in March?
Yeah, Wand Plus will be available in, should be mid to late March for $39.99. And Perfect Shot Pro should be out by the summertime, and that's actually kind of interesting. Is we're keeping the same price and same cost for it to be $14.99. We're just adding and updating it, and adding the extra feature of the Rumble built in. So.
Oh, very cool. I'm glad to see you guys are very kind like that. Mm-hmm. Hailey, how are things going there? Anything else you want to add before we wrap things up? Chris, you've been a fun guest. I know we were a little silly and crazy tonight, but Mass Effect 2 came out this week. Like, who can really think about a lot of other things?
I totally understand. I'm on the Mass Effect train as well.
Oh, really? Okay, so you understand. But Hailey, anything else over on your end before we wrap it up?
No, just more questions, but no more time.
You got a form? Somebody can email you on the website? More questions?
Of course. Yeah, there's all sorts of places you can submit questions about new products, up and coming things, and just go to the website, and there's all sorts of forms you can communicate with us. Or just hit us up on Twitter. Send us a comment directly to our Twitter, and we'll respond to you on there as well. So.
All right, very cool. Hailey, all we do is open the channel, and then we send people over to the site. So let me wrap things up. Chris, you've been a great guest. I'm very excited about the Wand Plus there and getting my hands on that in March when it comes out. Be sure to send me one so we could try it out on some of the games. Guys, thanks a bunch, Brian and Jared, Chloe, everybody in the studio. We'll be back again next week. When we're here, we love you. It's Coin Up TV Live. When we're not here, we miss you. Thursday nights on the stream.tv. We'll see you guys. Woo!